Hello, and welcome back to some more racing. I am Just Portuguese, and this is my journey to the top ranks. So we are starting with our first GT3 races. I still do not own a GT3 car, so I am borrowing this Porsche until I can buy my own. I am using a Porsche because I've done some league racing in Assetto Corsa Competizione, and it was my first car, so I had to start with a Porsche here in Forza. But yeah, back to the race. I got overtaken by this yellow Corvette, and I just gave him a little bit of space, just so we don't get into any shenanigans in the beginning. And my tactics in most of the races is to just be patient, not to push into anything, because I might crash. And that's exactly what I've done here. I waited patiently, and the Corvette just decided to go wide on the S's. And for the majority of the race, absolutely nothing happened. Apart from this, I went a little bit wide. The car just got destabilized by the inside curb, and I wasn't able to grab it. So I went outside a little bit, and the race was over because nothing happened. I was completely alone in the track. But I started in second place, ended up in second place. I'm happy with that. So let's move on to the second race. Well, this one was a bit different, but at the same time really similar to the previous race. The beginning was definitely crazier. It's a lot of people fighting. I just stay on the outside. People almost losing their backhands on the corner. I just mind my own business, put my head down, and try not to hit anyone. After the chaos is all behind me, I just focus on the three guys ahead. I'm in 5th place. I might gain a couple of positions here. People start fighting. They crash into each other. One of them spun out. I gain 2 positions like that. And just a few seconds after, I get my opportunity to overtake 2nd place. He decided to defend, so I do the old switcheroo. And that was an easy position to get. No fuss. Just a clean overtake, and that's it. I decided to go to the pits on the 7th lap to do mediums. I believe it's a balanced strategy for almost any race. And because I am not trying to improve my strategies or just playing safe, basically, I just go mediums most of the races, unless I feel like it and decide to try something new. I get out of the pits in 5th position, so you know what I have to do. Put my head down and try to catch up. And yet another race where I don't find anyone in the track. I overtook a couple of guys that went to the pits, and the most amount of action that I got was this overtake, which was nothing. But basically, nothing happened this race. It was clean, ended up 2nd, and gained 4 positions from my qualifying. I didn't even put this qualifying in the video because it was really bad. Really bad. Couldn't find the grip, and I was just struggling. So let's move on to the next race. This one was a bit rough. I qualified 8th, and obviously I'm not gonna show you that because it was really bad. But yeah, I got punted right in the beginning. People just forget to brake on the first corner. A few seconds later, I gain a position from a guy that went wide, and get ready for the chaos. Look, there's like 7 or 8 cars here fighting for positions. This cannot end well, and unfortunately, I'm the bad guy here. I hit that guy in the back. He lost 1 or 2 positions because of me. I did not wait, which was wrong from me, but We're in a Forza lobby. I've been punted a million times. I'm not gonna wait. I'm sorry, I could race a little bit cleaner, but oh well, what can I do? Jumping a couple of corners forward, here's a guy that didn't turn enough. A guy stopped in the middle of the track. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit crazy. And of course I get punted again. A little punt. I still gain a position. I believe the guy that hit me from behind waited a little bit. But yeah, 5th position already. It's in one lap. Just one lap. I get overtaken by a guy in a Ferrari. And basically gain the position back because that guy decided to go check if the sand is still there. And lose it again because of an impatient guy. Decided that that space that I left him was enough for an overtake. He has more top speed than me, so I'll just let him pass. But here, he just lost a little bit of speed, so I decided to go for the move. This is not gonna end well, obviously, so I just decided to let him go. It's still a little bit of contact, but I did let him go, and let's go for the next fight. I got a defend from the guy behind me now. He's sniffing my butt. And knowing the Porsche like I do, this straight is going to be my main nemesis in this race. I do not have the top speed I need to be competitive in this lobby. But I'll try my best. Let's see, in the turns I can manage. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on. And the strategy works. I'm a bit faster than the guys in front of me on the corners. So that's why I'm focusing more on this part of the track instead of the top speed. I could have changed my gear ratio to be a little bit faster on the straights, but to be completely honest, I forgot, and now there's absolutely nothing I can do besides trying my best, and that's what I'm doing. Another straight, another position lost, and once again, getting out of corners, I have the speed. I decided to attack a little bit, put myself in the inside, managed to gain the position. At the end of the 4th lap, my tires were done and everyone was pitting. I believe I managed to keep up with them, sorta. So I'm going to just follow them, swap tires whenever they do, and see if the remaining of the race gets better. I go for soft tires, which I don't think it's the best option here, but seeing that I only had like 3 more laps, like 5th, 6th and 7th, I believe the soft tires can handle it, so I decided to take a gamble and see how it goes. Right on the last lap, I gained the position here, because I entered the corner way better than this guy. And that's all she wrote. I wasn't able to catch up to the guys in front. They were way too fast in the straight line for me to be able to catch them. And the corners weren't enough to be able to be a little bit closer. Ended up 6th, which is 2 positions gained from the disastrous qualifying that I had. And that's all she wrote. That is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I still have the S rank, 4,955 skill points. Just a little bit tiny closer to the 5,000, which is the max. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.